Hey everybody, welcome to day 16, the real day 16. The like yesterday's was called day 16, but it was really day 15, which was today, because I'm recording them a day ahead of time. I don't know if that's cheating or not, but whatever. I mean, it's what you can do to get them out at 10 o'clock on or 10 or 11 o'clock. Anywho, I am just jibber jabbering, kind of wasting some time because I'm doing another solo video, and so you know what that means. 5-minute little videos, quick to the point, and talking about the movie that I'm here to talk about. Today I'm talking about May. May is a early 2000s. I don't know what to call it. Actually, it's so weird. It's kind of got its own like little thing. A thriller, but not really. It's a weird little movie. So it's kind of funny because James Duvall is in this movie, and in the 90s and early 2000s, he was in a lot of weird movies. He was in Donnie Darko in the early 2000s. He was in Doom Generation in like mid 90s. He was in a lot of weird shit. And so kind of that was like his thing, I guess. Like everybody expected him to be in like these weird independent like films. And it wasn't like just horror films or just sci-fi films or whatever. And May isn't really like a typical like it's not like a horror film. I mean, there's a little horror aspects of it. There's some blood. There's some little bit of gore. There's some, squeezy little scenes and stuff. But all in all, it was not a horror film. This was just sort of a weird thriller. So if you don't know anything about it, and I would suggest going and buying it or checking it out on Tubi. Like I rewatched it on Tubi. Basically, the movie is just a little strange. So May is this shy, awkward, weird girl who starts kind of falling in love with Adam, played by Jeremy Sisto, and May is played by Angela Bettis. And May starts kind of having this like weird little attraction to him, and then things get even weirder once they meet. And they go out on a date or a couple dates or whatever. And she's just a little too weird for him. And he actually says he likes weird. And then there's Anna Faris who's in it as well. And she plays this like lesbian chick that works with, or bi, I'm not sure what, but I think she's a lesbian chick that works with May and kind of seduces May. Because May doesn't know herself. Like, she's trying to figure all this stuff out. Like, who is she? What is she all about? All that stuff. And you kind of see it all in the movie, which is surprising for, like, a, 90-minute movie, that they're able to put a lot of this stuff in here. There was a lot of depth to her character. So she's just this loner, just doesn't understand herself. She starts working, helping these blind kids. She works at a... she works at a vet clinic, animal clinic, doing like surgeries and stuff. There's just so many wacky, weird kind of scenes and characters. There's a character who loses somehow or another. He lost his dog's leg and finds it in the bushes or something and brings it back in for her to sew on, and she learns how to do amputation and it all ends up at the end. Like, all of that leads up to the end. I can't say. I don't want to spoil it. Because I really think if you haven't seen this movie, you gotta go see it. I would definitely 100% recommend it. It's written and directed by Lucky McKee, who did The Woods, and he was part of Masters of Horror, and he did The Woman. Does a lot of amazing stuff. So, Lucky McKee is great. Is also edited by Lucky and I believe Chris Sivitson, who did The Lost and what was the other one? He did I don't know. There's a Killing. I'm not sure. It was a movie with Lindsay Lohan. I forgot. You can say it in the comments below. I forgot what the title was. I even own it. I know Who Killed Me or something like that. And Chris Sivertson, amazing director as well, but he edited, I believe, as well, and so did Ryan Johnson. Yes, the Ryan Johnson from Knives Out and the Star Wars movie that nobody likes to talk about, sadly. Which, I mean, whatever. It's Star Wars. So, all in all, I really enjoyed this movie. I had a fun time rewatching it. I hadn't seen it since... I remember renting it at the video store when it first came out, because that was about the time I was getting back into horror films, and I discovered it, and I said, "Oh my god, I need to watch this." And I watched it, and I was like, "This is, this was really weird and fucked up and just strange movie," and that's all I remembered from it. And then I watched it. I'm like, "Yep, it's a strange freaking movie." Mark Dacascos behind me agrees. Anyway. Yep, so it was just all amazing. It was fun. I highly recommend watching May, especially if you're into movies where you don't know what the fuck is going to happen next. I hadn't seen it in so long. It was almost like watching it fresh, and I really enjoyed that. So if I were you, I'd check out May on Tubi. All right, bye. Hey everybody, welcome back to day 16, the real day 16. That's an outtake right there.